go. Oh yeah, we're set now. Let's get to work. Brand new 80. Woo! Beautiful. Like butter. I love brand new belts. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. Sorry about that. But in the process of it being a while, I've made quite a few videos. Ooh, we're a little big right here. We gotta bring this tip up a little bit. Love it. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I love that you love it. Means the world. I'm gonna tip up a little bit. That's the one. I hope it's a good grinding day. It kind of feels like it. I love good grind days. Wake up and it's just flowing. Try to stay taller than this side. A little right there. Look at that. That was good. Woo. Nice. These XLs are so cool. This is actually a new design XL. Oh, they're pretty sick. Today I'm going to do some crazy copper patina scales on these. Pretty excited about it. Probably going to do it next. I got a pretty cool idea. Look at that gram bit. Woo! Alright, that's good there. I have got to do 120 grit though. Let's put a 120 on this bad boy. That 80 up there. I need a fresh 120 though. None of this spent 120s. Got to get a freshie. You guys probably can't see. Oh, there we go. There it is. There we go. Get on there. Don't be shy. Well, hello. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to say. But, and thanks for being on the screen. Love it. Dandy's World Lover. Well, hello to you. How's everybody doing today? We doing good? What is it, Wednesday? That's a good Wednesday. That looks clean. I like that. Alright, that 120 looks beautiful, but we need to do the wedgies. Put false edge on there. Woo! Are you scared if you touch your finger? Not really. I got plenty of skin. Now, if it's a 36 grit, maybe a little bit more scared, but honestly, after doing this for, whatever, 9 years, your fingers end up with a little extra skin, I think. Plus, I take precautions. I'm very aware where my fingers are. Now those 36 are tough, so this one's just tears you up. That's pretty good. There we go. Just gotta bring in that center line a little bit. Just a one. You guys ever wondered what it's like to be a full-time knife maker? Welcome to the stream. This is my living. This is what I do every day. Honestly, pretty fun. Okay, looks great. Now we gotta grind in the top wedge. Right now it's just a big old, what am I doing? I am grinding Baby Shark XL, and right now I'm going to grind in what's called a clip point, I think, whatever. Watch, so these are flat. I'm going to go over here and I'll show you what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to match them up. So we bring that down. There you go, you get this. Now I got to try to match that. You eyeball it. And you can see it's close. This side needs to come down just a little bit more. There you go. Get it nice and even. Boom! That one's done. Now, those are both done. And these are stainless steel. Now, we got to do this guy. It's called the Raptor. See, look at that. So I got to grind this. These are tough grinds because they're circular. So it kind of makes it a lot harder, but you can do it. So when I'm grinding, I'm actually only grinding with the edge of the belt. Well, hello. What's up, Andrea? Welcome back, everybody. There we go. That's looking good. Now, I got a little flash bar right here. I kind of want this to get up, brought up a little bit, so I'm going to do that by adjusting my pressure. Light pressure, heavier pressure towards the spine. And that's slowly going to bring that up and make it a little bit more circular, which is pretty cool. There we go. That's better. Now it's starting to mimic it a little bit better. Like that. One thing is I adjust it by pressure. I want to make sure I grind the whole thing through though, otherwise you get these weird divots and you don't want that. That'd be bad. There we go. Now we'll do the other side. Bring that other side in. And I check right here, I'm looking how high the bevels go up. You can see how much lower that one is on that side. So now I gotta match it. There it is. Getting up there. We're gonna keep tearing it up a little higher. As I'm grinding up here, I'm also grinding, being really aware of my edge geometry and how close I'm getting to a zero. Now we're looking. Oh, we're getting close. Gotta go up a little higher. I gotta make it even. You can see there's a double grind. You can fix that with some pulling really smooth. There we go. Now we're almost there. Oh, we are so close. We are so close. That's alright. I just appreciate you being here. I mean, sales are great, but hanging out too. What's up? How's my day going? Day's going great so far. It's working. Grinding this frame bit. How's your day going? Oh, there we go. We got her now. We got her. Now I'm going to grind in this long wedge. Alright. Let's just freehand this bad boy. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to kind of remember the pressure I use. Just like that. For this wedge. Now we're going to do the other side. See, how'd we do? Looks like this side could come down just a little bit more. A little bit more of an angle. Let's see. How's that looking? Oh, that's the one right there. Yes, look at that. Woo! That's cool. How much is the knife? Well, it depends. They're all different prices. This one is going to have ballistic scales, the bullet handle one, so it's probably going to be $550. Some are 400, some are 300. Now this is a Scotch-Brite belt, and this thing is fantastic. It's just, you can see it blends the grind lines really, really well. Love it. Thank God, dude. I appreciate it. Look at that. There it is. There it is. That is sweet. These are probably the hardest ones to grind, but man, do they come out good. That's sweet. I like that. All right, let's get these babies, get a little Scotch-Brite on these guys. You can see how weird the Scotch-Brite belts are. They're literally just thick Scotch-Brite. Crazy. These XLs are stainless steel. They're AEBL. Bevels freehand. Yeah. For the most part, there's sometimes when I'm doing my production style stuff, I'll do my pre-grind before easy with the little jig just to make it go quicker. But honestly, I do pretty much all of them freehand. It's just easier for me. I got so many different types of knives that have different edge runs and stuff. It's actually more difficult for me to have jigs set up than this. I just be constantly changing the bang angles. Cool. These are sweet. All right. Beautiful. Is that something that you had to learn and get used to, or was it fairly easy to start out freehand? I mean, it's like anything. You're going to have to learn. Freehand grinding, the truth of it is grinding comes easier to some people, and that's just the honest truth. Like, I can honestly say that grinding was fairly easy, like to start for me, freehand grinding, the control of it and everything. So it really depends. Some people just can do it easier than others. There's nothing wrong with using a jig though, at all. But I'm still learning about freehand grinding. You're never going to stop learning. Clean that baby up with some simple green. There we go. Now I got to go check. I put this bad boy in the acid to see. This is called a creature blade. Let's see. I'm going to start making the summer and feel like I have a grasp. I've been contouring handles, practicing. I don't know any builds yet. Yeah, it's just about practice. I mean, you'll be all right. As long as you don't give up and you just keep trying and keep practicing, and every time you grind, you're looking for something to improve, then you'll be all right. All right, let's check this out. What's it look like? This is baking soda water. Neutralizes the acid. Otherwise, this thing would just keep etching and get rusty. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Like it. I wanted this one to look rugged. Seal that back up. Get this wiped down. Actually, let's blow it off with air first. Let the oxide set in. You're learning how to speak Indian. That's cool. Sweet. Oh, I like that. I like how it's like, it's got that little fade. That's pretty sweet. There we Okay, let's get this cleaned up. Ooh, that looks sweet. Yeah. What a cool blade. I like it. I like that one a lot. This is getting these ballistic scales. I got to polish them up. Not see-through yet, but they're getting there. All right. Looks great. Appreciate the encouragement. No problem. You got it. Like, really. As long as you keep up on learning and always trying to improve something, you'll be just fine. That's the key to success. If every time you do something, day in and day out, you're looking for something to improve on, you will nail it. All right, I'm going to do a crazy copper handle, copper patina. Is this knife, this is a knife, all this? Yeah, everything we're doing is going to be knife stuff. All right, let's grab some copper here. We got some big old things of copper. Let's see. We got these ones. Will this work? Yeah, that'll work. All right, we'll use this 1-inch one. So drilling copper sucks. Just to be honest. It's not. It gets all gummed up and really weird. So hopefully it'll be all right. But we'll be fine. Let's make sure. Good. Where do you order all your steel and copper? It really depends. I do New Jersey Steel Baron. I use them a lot. Oh, let's raise this up. Yeah, New Jersey Steel Baron. They're in New York. I believe they're in New York. New Jersey? I'm an idiot. Of course it's New Jersey. All right. This thing always gets gummed up, and I don't want to whip me. They made Nitro V. They do, yeah. Oh, let's go this way. That way, if this thing helicopters on me, I don't get annihilated. Let's do like right there. Okay. You're not an idiot like me when I was in the military. Why would that make you an idiot? Yeah, all right. The reason I'm being cautious with this copper is it gets really grabby. And when it gets really grabby, the thing wants to annihilate you. It's not good. Figure out how to get this thing drilled out. I don't want to cut my finger. The dumb things in the military. Listen, most of us do dumb things. It's alright. We're allowed. Grabby copper. I'm trying to get this drilled out all the way without being a jerk. Oh, there it goes. Wants to grab. That's what I'll say about copper. Is it is grabby. Oh, I blew my pen away. I got it. Is that really it? No way. Now, we're going to go like this. put these babies on here and give this a little scratchy scratch. Maybe if I get that to go into its little home. There it goes. Use this scribe. Then we'll cut this copper out and we'll get to grinding. Like I said, I'm going to carve this to kind of look like the moon. That was my idea. Carve this copper to look like the moon, and then we'll patina it, which will give us these greens and blues, and should be really cool. There we go. I actually did a whole entire YouTube video on this with the baby shark. It's on my page if you guys want to watch the real long video, even though it's not that long. One thing about copper, you got to make sure you clean out your drill bit, because it will grab it and just try to destroy you. Oh man, is there a better way to drill this? Let's go this way. There we go. Get it started. See where we are, and then we'll drill down a little bit. I'm trying not to drill all the way through, because these are hidden pins, so you won't see them from the outside. That way when I carve into it and do the patina, I don't have to worry about getting a bunch of copper pins to put in here. Yeah, we'll do the carving after we get the handle shape cut out. We'll start carving on here. There we go. I just need a drone that follows me with the camera. Wouldn't that be convenient? There we go. That looks pretty good. Have you considered clamps? So the clamps make it hard, because if you have a clamp on something, then you have to have a raised up piece. So I have this. So even if this does catch an helicopter, it hits that. It never helicopters on me. But yeah, the reason for I'd use clamps sometimes, but it's also a pain in the butt, because you can't just have a flat table. Unless I make a spot for the clamp to be in there, but the bolt works really well. Alright, let's scribe this line nice and accurately, hopefully, huh? Here we go. Now we're working. Oh man, these copper patina scales are going to be rad on this thing. I got another one. I haven't decided if I want to do another copper patina yet. So, I think let's cut this bad boy out. Get this ground. What's up, Blad? Love it. Alright, let's cut this stuff. Hey, one thing, copper cuts pretty nice though, I will say that. Should be saving these shavings with these pieces. Woo, it's heating up though. It's getting a little warm, doesn't it? Oh, let's get the front out. Copper heats up like crazy, conducts so much heat. When you're grinding it, you can just absolutely burn your fingers. Keep water nearby to dip it in, that's for sure. There we go. Get this little top part. Get this little guy right here. I want to cut as much as I can out of this copper because it's so heat conductive. When you grind it, it just gets hot quick. It's fine, it's just kind of a pain to burn. But I'll probably put some gloves on and see. What's funny too is I put gloves on, and then I dip them in water and I get my gloves all wet. Gross. These copper patina scales, I do love them. I'm excited for this set. I haven't carved like this, where I'm gonna carve the like lunar landscape, kind of a moon. And then we'll patina these bad boys with ammonia and salt. Salt? Yeah. Ammonia and salt. You guys hear me randomly humming songs because I have headphones in right now. Rotary tool to carve? Yeah, I got a Fordham. That's what we'll be using after I get these shaped out. The old Fordham. It's just a upgraded Dremel motor, a big motor instead of relying on that little Dremel motor. And it's cool because you can actually, it has torque. So you're not relying on speed, so you can carve at a slower RPM. I love the old Fordhams. Oh, it's already heating up. It's so hot! That is toasty. Oh my goodness. Cool down, Copper. Don't be so rude. Dremel box down easy. I'm gonna get an air tow version. Oh yeah, for sure. The what is this called? I have it on. What is it? Not a rotary tool. It's a. Dude, what? What's it called? My goodness. Come on, chat. You guys got this. What's the air rotary tool called? I cannot think of what it's called. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright, where's my gloves? That thing's gonna heat up like crazy. I don't want to burn myself. I'm back. What did I miss? Explosions. Just kidding. You didn't miss anything. Just doing some copper. We're going to grind these babies down. Hopefully without heating it up crazy. Oh, she's a view. Let's see that. What's up, Valentine? It's over here working. And then the problem is when you dip it in water, it transfers the heat to where the water isn't, which is where my hand is. You're going to grind it close, and then just stick them together, grind them at the same time. Knife. Need a couple of pins. That'll make it better. I should have a couple shorties. There we go. There's a couple shorties. Wow, that is short. I'm gonna drill these out a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more space in here. Do that. A simple little trick. Alright. So we'll see where I want to drill to. Set my little stopper. Don't mind it, I'm just looking. There we go. There we go. So I set my stopper that stops it from going too far down. Let's give that a shot. Having a bad day today, unfortunately. Moved my hand. It was broken, and it was like, oh man. I'm sorry about that. Sucks to have a bad day. What am I doing? So, I just ground out a knife, and currently I'm making copper scales, so I can grind basically, well, I want to grind and Dremel in here to make this look like the moon, and then we're going to patina it with ammonia and salt to bring out the blues and greens of the copper. That is what we're doing. Right now I'm just checking how this looks. Let's see. Okay. Looks pretty close. Now we can inset it a little bit because right now it's even all the way around. And I want them to be just slightly inside of the spine of the knife. But these are too big. I need some smaller ones. Or I can drill the hole. Should drill the hole out a little bit more. I gotta be getting close. I don't want to get too close to the outside. really don't want to drill through the bottom. Drill that a little bit. I want these pins to be hidden, so I don't want to drill all the way through. I just want to drill really close to the other side. Not too close. So not too close, and then I go to do my dremeling. I'll Dremel right through that hole, so that would be a bummer. All right, now let's get a couple pins in here. Got some shorties. Ooh, there's a shorty. It's better. There's another shorty. Some are a little shorter than others. Now I'm going to put them together. See, we still got a little gap though. That's all right though. Be all right. All right. Let's do this thing. I can make these a little shorter without losing them. Okay, does that work? Okay. Really wanting to actually get it. Hey, that's better. Now it'll be a lot easier to run them. Available right now, everything's sold out. So I'm getting ready for this Friday. So this Friday, all of these that I'm working on currently right now will be available on that website. But right now, yeah, everything's sold out. The only thing that's actually available is you could pre-order some baby sharks. But I'm gonna have a pretty cool drop this Friday. What's up, Hawk Queen? My brother. Woo. All right, so that. Oh, they're heating up. Freaking copper. So hot. Woo, bounces. Does it say bounces? Got bouncy. Never heard of it. Up, works away. Let's check it. Should have just brought the knife over there, but that's okay. We got to check if it's inset. Meaning, yeah, so all these will be available. These are the shrapnel ones. I've just started getting into knife making. I've made a couple cool ones, but I've always wondered how hidden pin handles were made. Cool. Well, there you go. Now you're seeing it firsthand. These are all hidden pins. So, same with these. Ballistic scales are hidden pins. You just basically set a depth stop and don't drill all the way through. And you're good. As long as you don't grind. Let's see. Are these inset? Ooh, we are close. That's almost perfect. Yeah, we're so close. Basically right there. Yeah, the whole thing just a little bit more and then it's done. Then I'm ready to start dremeling, grinding. Like I said, a lunar landscape on these and then I'll patina them. So we'll see. So hot. So friggin' hot. Oh, shoot. You would have thought copper gets hot. So now I'm going to grind the rough shape into it. But first, especially if you're starting out with hidden pins, one thing that's really smart to do is to mark where the pins are when you're grinding so you don't grind into that area. So we'll take these apart. Do you find that YouTube helps tremendously with sales? If you're trying to sell stuff, every social media platform you should be on, to be honest. All right, so there is where my pins are. There we go. I make hanks and wax and YouTube helps. That's rad. Yeah, honestly, it's a waste. If you are trying to sell stuff, you need to be on every social media platform. There's not really, because you can post the same content across all of them without making an extra effort, and it is worth it. Where'd that little pin go? All right, now that I know where the pins are, I won't grind too deep right there. I also never thought of getting grippy gloves for sanding. Maybe now I won't have to dip my blades in water so often. These are some of my favorite gloves. They're the Milwaukee. These, I don't know what brand or like what they're called, but these gloves, they have like Kevlar reinforced. They work so good. They're my favorite gloves. They actually last quite a while. All right, now let's shape these suckers. That by flipping this bad boy over. Put our other, that's why that can't be there. Let's put that. Okay. Go grab my other dust collector piece. Dust collection's key. Turn it on. Turn this one off. All right, now, since this is probably gonna, oops, just ripped that. I need a new one of these. I'm gonna put my respirator on because I don't want a bunch of copper flinging into my face. Bad. Put this thing on. All right. There we go. Let's grind.
This one's going to be awesome. Yeah. Okay, I want this to go this way. Just wait till it's patina it. Woo, that's hot. Goodness.
There we go. Now we can start doing the Dremel work. I have to kind of figure this out because I want to do a lunar landscape, like to look like the moon. But I'm just kind of, I wing everything, so. Oh! Where'd that go? Where'd you go? Oh, bummer. Oh, that's one thing I've got to do. I want to drill a hole all the way through it, right here, because I want to have a hole in it when I clean it up. You do not have the confidence to grind a bevel without a jig. That's all right. You'll get there. I've ground, no exaggeration, thousands of knives. So it's no big deal. You'll get there. You just got to keep on grinding. So let me get a couple pins in here. Actually, I'll just do it over there. I want to drill through so I can carve out a hole right here. Let's drill one right down the center of this bad boy. There we go. Do a small one first. That's gonna hit it. Just need to make a that. There we go. And then we can drill through. The back one. So I'm just going to drill through and then carve it out anyways. Drill nice and slow. This copper is grabbing. We'll drill a small hole and then we'll attack it with the old carburing bit. Oh, what's up, King J? There we go. Now we're through there. Let's do the back one here on this guy. Yeah, just got back from hunting. That's rad. Where are you guys hunting? I don't know what season it is right now. The other question is, did you get anything? Look at that. This is stop the bit. There we go. Oh, that's what we needed right there. Beautiful. Now we'll carve into it. Time to make these babies look like the moon, I guess. We're gonna try. Should I drill like a little indent for the like impact? Like, do you know what I mean? When you're thinking about the moon, it kind of looks like there was an impact from a meteor or something. Let's do a couple pieces like that. Spots. Good morning, Eric. Welcome back. How big of an impact? That's pretty good. Have you made any new stuff since last time? Probably. Yeah, I have. I've made well, we got a couple things. What do we got over here? We got this guy. We got this one made. We got that one. We got this guy. So we got that one. I made the sheath up for it. So we got a couple new things going. Got some new baby sharks coming up. New baby sharks dropping this Friday. We got this guy. Look at that. Raptor. The creature blade. All kinds of goods. All kinds of goods. Let's drill. Now I'm working on something really cool. This is going to be patina copper scales to look like, hopefully, the moon. I'm just trying to find the right drill bit. Here we go. This will work. This will work. This is the one. I want a nice flat front. I want it to be super deep. Ah. I do, yeah, I sell all my knives. Every Friday on my website. And if you're on the email list, you'll get a notification when they go live. Otherwise, you're just kind of guessing. Like that one. Oh, thanks. Appreciate you. Looks like it's from Cisco. All the way through this. It's not. Oh, CSGO. I can see that. Why? Go get my gloves back on. Took them off to show you guys what was going on. Hey, you're a good kid. Appreciate it. You try. World can be a friendly place. Really excited for this one. I think it's gonna be pretty freaking cool. I built it in my head last night. And I was like, dude, I need to make this. So. Do you live in Minnesota? No. I do not live in Minnesota. Alright, now we're going to do a little lunar indent here. Okay, I'm going to do a couple little... the rest we'll do with the drums. Right here. I think you're in America. I think you'd be correct. Alright. Let's carve these babies. Oh, wait, I want to take the knife because I'm going to have to carve to this back hole to make the hole go all the way through. We'll grab a couple pins. There we go. Okay, now it's time for the old carbide bits. What state do I live in? It don't matter. I live in a state. All right. It's a secret. It's a super secret. No one can know where I live. If you do, you should watch Craven. I have not seen Craven yet. It looks pretty cool though. All right, let's see. We're gonna carve into this. we need, how do we make this stuff look like a lunar explosion? Picture it in my head. Let's get this ball. Use this round one first. There we go. The Manhunter, Craven the Manhunter. Tell you what, well, I might be fine. I'm gonna put my respirator on because this stuff flings copper everywhere. I do make hunting knives. Yep. If you go on my website, my Instagram, or anywhere, you'll see all my different styles. Okay. I think I need to carve around it. I'd have to put you on a tripod.